Hey guys, it's Jordan here from JTech, and if you don't know yet, I got an iPhone. Let's talk about that. Honestly, my decision to get an iPhone was a tough decision. It was really tough because I've been with Android for about 7 years now. My history with Android, to keep it brief, started off with Sprint's HTC Hero variant in 2010. That was around the time the Evo came out because obviously I was a young boy. I was in 8th or 9th grade. I didn't have money to get the HTC Evo. So I got the HTC Hero. And from the Hero, I upgraded to the Nexus S 4G, upgraded to the Galaxy S Epic 4G Touch, upgraded to the Galaxy S3, Galaxy S4, LG G2, Note 4, Note 5, Nexus 6, and obviously most recently was the Note 5. I hope I didn't miss any Android phones there. But I had a lot of them, and I've used a lot of them in my time. A lot of my friends noticed recently that I was really frustrated with Samsung. The Galaxy S4 was a bad one for me. I actually have it here. I'll show you guys. It's cracked and it doesn't turn on. And I didn't drop it or anything. It just cracked in my pocket one day and just stopped working, and that really frustrated me. Additionally, the Galaxy Note 4 that I had worked, but the camera didn't work. So the camera would not focus on anything. And then on top of that, if I tried to use Snapchat, the entire phone would just die, even if it was at 70%. And when I cut it back on, it'd be at like 60. And obviously, every time I open up Snap, it would just cut off. So no Snapchat, which kind of sucks because I really enjoy Snapchat. I'll actually leave a link to follow me on Snap. Not a link, but I guess I'll post my little thing or give you a way to follow me on Snapchat. My Snapchat is Jordan the Great, but I'll put it up there. Next, the Note 5. It was a great phone. I only dropped it one time and the top right corner of the screen chipped. And then last week being December 3rd, the phone started to develop LED lines on the screen, and it got to the point where the screen wouldn't even come on. So I went to the T-Mobile store last week, and when I got to the T-Mobile store, they had the Galaxy S7 for $28.75 and the S7 Edge for $30. Now, in comparison to the iPhone 7 32 gig variant started at $27. So for the first time really in my experience being an Android user, the iPhone was cheaper. And I thought that was crazy because looking back at my life and throughout all the time I've been with Android, it's always been, hey, this Android phone is cheaper than the iPhone and has this many more features. And that's why I would always get the Android, because there's more features for the price. But now you're telling me that the iPhone is cheaper? And the iPhone has caught up with Android substantially with a lot of the things you can do, from Apple Pay being NFC supported now, to Force Touch, to having an extremely good camera. There's a lot of things that the iPhone couldn't do in the past that it can do now that make it a little more competitive with Android, in my opinion. Now, there are a lot of Android phones out there that I do like and I still wish I could have gotten. The Google Pixel obviously is a great phone. The OnePlus 3T, great phones. But the issue that I was dealing with last week is my phone shut off on Friday. I needed a new phone as soon as possible, and I couldn't be waiting for shipping costs. So the only other phone that I had an option to get at the time was the LG G5. Because the only other Android phone that T-Mobile had to offer was the LG V20 for $31. And honestly, I don't have the most money in the world, and I'm not trying to have my loved ones spending too much money on me. So essentially, that's why I got the iPhone.